In my old relationship, I wasn't in love with him, but I was in love with the lifestyle. So for me, love could be enough, but what form of love are we talking? Because I didn't love him, but I love how he took me out. He always took me out to eat, flew me out places. He was the reason why I got my first car. I was in love with the things that he did for me. So that form of love for me was enough. You get what I'm saying?
But it wasn't enough.
But you're not with them.
Because you're not with him.
But I'm saying, does it have to be love with? Do you have to be in love with the person?
What I'm saying is being in love with a person and being in love with what they provide is two totally different things.
Okay.
I agree.
Right? I could provide you a life.
But it's still a form of love, right?
No, it's
I don't
not.
think so.
No, it's not. It's not.
So what is it?
It's an expense.
Okay.
So I could provide you with a lifestyle that you like to live, but that does not mean you love anything that has to do with me. Once I run out of it, you will love that part of me still.
Right.
But
You don't.
once I run out of it, you're gone.
You're like, I
so
don't
you're
like
not
this
in love
feeling.
with me. It's nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with what I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference. Now, I just wanted to touch on what Oliver was saying. You know, I was waiting patiently.
Yeah, I wanted you to.
Now, I understand what Essa was saying when he was saying that nobody plans on cheating. But I'm going to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, that lady you just saw in the front is the epitome of the reason why dating is hard for men to do. And why a lot of men are skeptical at dating. Now, is this it's going to apply to all men? Maybe kind of sort of, but you know, most of the time you see these type of women, they are more superficial women. They don't care about nothing but themselves. They don't really do nothing to better the relationship. They just want the lavish life and just, you know, do whatever the fuck they want without having to reciprocate anything. This shit right here is what men are worried about. Even now, I know a lot of, you know, we hear a lot of jokes about the soft guy era, the drizzle, and the other shit. But be mindful, and men, there are men that still out there that do want to protect the vibe. They do understand that they want to protect the vibe. It's just one, the economy is like real fucked up to the way they can't deliver like our ancestors or our grandparents or parents or grandparents or predecessors did. And the thing is, I do feel like men want to do that. We really want to do that, but we want women to open their eyes up of what the economy is like. Because let's be real, like if you go to the street question, if you ask these girls, it's just like, how much do you make? Or how much do you want your men to make? Like a couple of them, they'll say 6 figures, but they'll give like high 6 figures, not like 300,000. Like, or like some girls be like, I want to make $1 million. I need him to make $1 million. Like, and some of these women they're okay looking. I'm not going to say average. They are average, but they're just like okay looking. It's just like, okay, you know, you cute and all, but you're not Beyonce, all right? You're not Kelly Rowland. You're not Rihanna. You're not any of those girls. You're not a girl that is strikingly beautiful that I need to stop traffic. That if you look at this, stop traffic. Now, there's only a couple civilians I've seen that are just like drop dead gorgeous to where they could stop traffic and they could have any, and a couple of them, they was in the military with me. There was this one chick, and her name is Chaz. Beautiful woman. I mean, to me, she was the epitome of stop traffic. And like you could stop traffic just by your face. And she had a body and everything, but she was just like, to me, she was a gorgeous woman that you just like want to do things for. And she, you know, even like now, like even before she had a kid, like niggas was just on her. Like even the people on the boat, like, niggas was just on her. She just had that factor. She had that aura. She had that glow. And like her voice, one of her first boat boo persons. Now I believe because me and Material, like we had this conversation. I don't know, we had this on and off the air, but we was talking about it. I was like, and you know, Material Life agrees that Chaz was like drop dead gorgeous. Like you see her drop dead gorgeous. Could have any particular you want, as she did. her first boyfriend bought her a BMW. And this was in the boat. And the nigga, funny thing is, the nigga looked like Swiss Beats. So I kept calling him Swiss Beats. I don't know his name, but I kept calling him Swiss Beats because the nigga looked like Swiss Beats. And I was telling B, and it was just like me and this tall black dude named Marshall. We were having a conversation. I was like, nigga, how the fuck are you supposed to compete against that? The nigga bought her a Beamer. And like, yeah, she had her own, I think she had her own car. I don't think she has that Beamer no more. She probably got her own car or some shit like that. But the nigga bought her a Beamer just so he can get the nigga. Are you competing with that? And I was like, no. But at the same time, I look back at it, and this is not on Chaz, because Chaz she's sweet. She's a sweetheart. Like, I've had conversations with Chaz. She's a sweetheart and she's adorable. Personality wise, she's adorable. But like, a nigga give you a fucking Beamer. It's just like, what the fuck are you supposed to come with? And I'm on an E4 salary. And it's not that high. It's like, I'm on an E4 military salary. And for those that don't know, it's not that high. All right? I mean, I got myself a car, but it wasn't no fucking Beamer. And you know what? I was like, hell, if that's what it takes, he did it. That man did it. Now, they're not together no more, but the fact that he did that, it was just like, okay, she's worth a Beamer. It was just like, what the fuck are you coming with? And a lot of dudes is just like, yeah, fuck it. I would never say she's not worth it because a nigga done gave her that fucking car. And I thought she was that beautiful. One of the finest women on the boat. Hands down. This is no hate. But this is me. When I get to the point, because I do believe in manifesting, I do believe in manifesting it. But the thing is, I know I have to work for it. I know that manifesting without work, you're just dreaming. But if you manifest it and then you work your way to doing that, I feel like it's going to happen. I know a lot of red pill or manifestation is just like, oh, they just like the word manifest. And I tell people just like, you can manifest it. It's just like, it's not delusion if you work for it or if you do the things to work for it. And that's how I feel. It's just like, you got to work for it. But I know I said if I was ever in a position where I did have that money and I can give the girl the lifestyle that she wants, is she going to be in love with me or is she going to be in love with the lifestyle? Because, and this is, I'm not going to speak for all men, but this is for me. I know I'm a good person. I know I know I have a personality. I know I could be charismatic. I could be funny. I could be a bunch of things to a woman that I'm not forcing. I know I could be myself, and I know I can demand a room. I've done it. I know I could be a leader. I've done it. Like I've done things that I could say I can do this stuff. I've done made women laugh. I done made women smile, and it's just like I done know women done find me funny, and this is just me, when I don't have money. And I knew when I don't have money, I still had a personality. Now that I'm just a nigga with money and personality. Now, if I do go to that point, and I do want to be a protector and provider. Like, I agree with 50-50, but to a point, it's like I told myself if I do make the money where I can not, and my girl can not work and we still be cool, I'm going to be that dude. It's just like, baby, you ain't gotta work. And she could choose whether she want to work or not. I do want to be that dude. But I also want to know, even before you marry the woman, it's like, do you love me for me? And if I wasn't giving you this lifestyle, and this is just like, I feel like this is how every man feels. It's just like, if I wasn't giving you this lifestyle, if I wasn't, didn't have this much clout that just by being by me, it will up your clout. Do you like me? How do you feel? Because if you don't like me, and this is the one thing I'm going to instill in me getting married. Do you like me? Like, I don't want us to be broke, but let's just say we just came down to nothing. It's just like, are you just going to up and leave, or you're going to see ourselves through it? Because I feel like we're going to have our ups and downs, but on our downs, are you going to leave me quickly, or then just jump to the next person, or are you just going to rough it out with me? And I think a lot of dudes, that's what they want. It's just like, it's not that we plan on being poor, because niggas just going to work and work their day off. But I'd be damned if I'm supporting a woman and she don't even love me. She just love what I give her. I don't want you. After that, I don't want you. Because it's just like, what are the things? Because if I look at, what's the 3 things you love about me? And the 3 things it's like, and everything is just like superficial and financial. I'm not going to marry you. If anything, I'll probably leave you. It's just like, yo, you don't love me. You just love my doggy style. In the words of Snoop Dogg. And I think a lot of dudes, this is what most of the time, other than divorce, this is what a lot of dudes like afraid of. It's just like that girl don't really love them. This is why, like, our test is just like, yo, is she really fucking with me for me, or is she just fucking with you for the lifestyle? And this is why a lot of, especially the white women, when like they get their millionaire husbands, they met them when they was, I don't want to say broke, but was on the come up. And they was there with them on the come up and all that stuff. So when they come up with them, they ride together with them instead of waiting at the finish line. I don't want to be the one that you wait for at the finish line and then you jump in like you was here the whole fucking time. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Where was you when I was shooting in the gym? Obviously. Now, again, I'm speaking for myself, but I do feel like a lot of men feel like that. And when that girl just said that, I was like, ooh, this is it. This is definitely what men are afraid of. Because she was like, I was not in love with the dude. And then she was trying to, even then, she was trying to, like, get people on her side. It was just like, it's still love, right? I was like, no, it's not love. Because it's not like you don't love me for me. You love me for what I do for you. But anybody can do that for you if they want to. Someone with more money can do that for you. And I can be rich, but someone can be richer and do more for you. Would you leave me and go and fuck with him, or would you just, ride it out in this relationship? And this is the shit that, men, like, we see things, we peep things. This is why, like, it takes a while for men to get married. It's just like, once we feel like you're the one, though, we're going to ride and die for you. And it's just like, what's yours is mine is yours. So I hope that this coming clear for you ladies. And this is why a lot of men are skeptical of getting married. Now, I know what you think of some people. It's just like, well, he a bum. He may be a bum now. You maybe not have much now. But if that man is hardworking and deserving, he's definitely going to get something of his own. Remember that. People don't stay broke forever. People don't stay down forever. People are going to have their ups and downs. And if you're there with those ups and downs, then we're more or less likely to come closer to you. And then maybe in anything, ask you the question, will you marry me? And that's my opinion on that. Let me know what you think. Was I right? Was I wrong? Was I reaching? Was the analogy on point? Or did you understand the analogy at all? Shout out to single mothers and fathers everywhere, and happy Father's Day for all the fathers out there, and happy till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.